What are the causes? What are the causes of inflation? Okay, in the previous videos we have dealt with the demand pull inflation. In this tutorial we are dealing with the cost push inflation. That is also called a supply shock. It is also called a supply shock. That is an inflation that is coming from the supply side. We are dealing with the producers here. If, for instance, there is an increase in labor costs are the cost of the employers of the firms or of the suppliers. So, an increase in labor cost is determined by the supply curve. It will make it very difficult for the firms to produce more. So an increase in labor cost will shift the supply curve to the left because they will produce less and the prices will be higher. A second factor is the producers' increase in profit. When the producers increase profit, their profit, while the production still remains the same, the supply curve will shift to the left. A third factor that we are going to consider is the natural disasters. When there are natural disasters, for instance, recently there was a huge rainfall which made it very difficult for the suppliers to produce more maize. And it came to my attention that South Africa exported tens of maize made from America. So natural disasters also cause a cost of a cost push inflation because it is difficult for the firms. So all these factors, these three factors, will cause a supply curve to shift to the left. In terms of a diagram, you will have a AS1. And then you can see the prices are higher. Let's say P1. And when you look at the level of employment, the level of employment is lower. Let's say it's Y1. So a cost push inflation is an inflation that is coming from the supply side. So in terms of an algebra, we'll say that an increase in labor will cause an increase in the cost of production, which will ultimately increase the prices. So that is how we explain cost push inflation, also known as a supply shock. I thank you so much for watching the videos. For more videos, you can go to Facebook. There's a group called Macroeconomics for UNISA students. Alternatively, you can search for Vanity Zuma on YouTube. These videos are also found there.